Sorry for that break in transmission. So as a result of network problem. Let me recapture that last part of the something. Categories of wastelands include golden land, salty land, barren hilltops, snow-covered areas, undulating landscapes, and forest-blank lands. The salty landscapes are said to be less productive because the concentration of salts in the soil impedes nutrient uptake by plants. A salty condition occurs mostly when evapotranspiration exceeds precipitation. When it is common in the tropical regions of the world, where there is high accumulation of salt in the soil, it is very difficult for the soil to, through osmotically, get supply of the necessary nutrients into the leaves for photosynthesis. Normally the plants, they take their nutrients from the soil, and when too much salt is in the soil, it reduces or impedes the amount of nutrients that are taken up by plants. Then another area of wasteland include sandy areas. Sandy soils are porous and less productive. They retain little or no nutrients for plants to use. By their nature, sandy soils are porous. They are loose, non-plastic, and permeable, and incapable of holding water. They have little capacity to hold water, and the consequence is little supply or no supply of mineral nutrients to the soil. The most essential solvent for plants' biochemical reactions are not being taken care of. Such soils become most degraded when they are put into excessive or prolonged use. That is the sandy areas or sandy soils. Then the fourth wasteland is barren or hilltops. A barren hill ridge is usually uncultivated because it is devoid of vegetation, and it is as a result of long period of drought, and in some areas as a result of human influence on the environment through overgrazing and wrong use of agricultural methods. It becomes more difficult to cultivate on such hills, especially when the gradient is too steep. A barren hill is the area that is highly eroded, especially during rains. This development encourages rapid erosion. See, when the slope is steep, the rate of runoff will be greater than when it is on a level land or on a gentle slopes. So that is also an area that is not encouraging for high utility of the land. Snow-covered areas or glaciated regions are regions of the world, such as the northern to the northeast USA, such as the Michigan, Illinois, Indiana, Ohio, New Jersey, and New York. These regions are regions of acute emigration or outmigration because of the extremity of climate. So there is permanent coldness in most of these regions of the world. And in regions that are extremely cold, it does not encourage plants' productive potentials on such lands. So such lands are not easily cultivated, and they are still less productive. Extreme cold temperatures have negative impact on people's livelihood as well.